What is up, guys? Have a fun deck for you today. And yes, I'm back. I know it's been a bit, just really busy playing other games, got new stuff going on in my life, so had to take a little break. And my upload schedule won't change too much, but you might kind of see some more videos popping up here and there. Besides the point, let's look at the deck. So we have Henselt Siege. I think Henselt here is kind of, out of all the new leader cards, one that's talked about the least. And it's very strong, especially if you kind of start building in towards it. We went with Inspired Zeal here, but you could also do a really wicked stockpile deck with this. And so one of the, he's got two aspects, and one of the biggest things is, right, he can tutor golds. So he can tutor like a Rafford's Vengeance, Foltest Pride, like War Chariot, like that's all incredible. Tutoring golds is really huge. And then on top of that, because he's an engine, you're putting down 2 engines in a turn. And you know, playing with Siege, you're already, that's like 3 engines showing up in one thing. Can be pretty crazy. He has soldier tag, so he's helping those crew pockets, so really handy that he has that. And then, you know, you have 2 cooldowns on either side of him, 2 point per turn engine. That's really big. That is not to be undervalued. So I think a pretty solid card. And we have enough crew options here. Again, we still have 3 golds, and then we also have Caraballista there. Should very rarely brick. I had it happen once, but shouldn't be too much of an issue. So kind of when looking at other aspects of this, it's mostly focused around Siege. So you can see a lot of Siege engines there, and then things focused on crew. So like a big thing there was Immortal Cavalry. I really like this card now that's 5 provisions. It just sets up a really good crew pocket for anything. It's just instant going in, and having 2 soldiers, you can have multiple crew pockets going. They can kind of help start setting up on other sides of them. And one of my favorite combos in this is Rafford's Vengeance into playing an Immortal Cavalry. It's an instant 2 damage sending out. You've got that pocket already set up. Just that instant activation is very handy and something to be utilized. Also putting in just 1 Siege Master here, this kind of got a slight buff. It's not too bad, you know. We are running enough warfare cards with the resupply can get you a couple things. It's nothing of note, but instead of running 2 royal guards, we went ahead and threw in an extra Siege Master. And then the other thing that might be a little bit curious here is the Landsknecht, you know, land snacks, as I like to call them. What I like with this is because we have so much damage just floating out on the board. Just having an extra 3 available can really just kind of mop up some other stuff, you know. It gives you just some extra reach. Looking at a lot of the other 5P spots, I didn't want to run another Siege engine because, again, we have all these crew cards, so we want to be having soldiers to proc it, and this just kind of seemed to fit the spot really well. Plus, our 2 Inspired Zeal targets that are, you know, really needed are Vengeance and Selkirk. So we kind of have 1 floating out, so again, that can just go into Landsknecht, Caraballista, you know, back row reinforced ballista, just a ballista in general, ballistas all around, anything like that, you know, if you really need the last say, that's pretty handy. But yeah, that just about covers it. Obviously, we kind of have Shawnee here, pretty good synergies just in general, just great Northern Realms card, but again, with Henselt works really well. And then obviously we're running a Winch, can hit several targets here with cooldown, and Winch gets extra power in this deck because you've got that cooldown 3 on Shawnee, you play it, she activates up, that 3 cooldown that drops, guess who's gonna boost up beside? Henselt is. It's really crazy. So Winch is definitely, you might even want to consider running 2 here. You could definitely kind of mix up some of this. I guess just final thing to talk about is overall strategies of what you're looking at. You definitely really want Vengeance. Round 1, you kind of want that to carry you through to either get you out of the round, take the round, whatever. Even if it gets answered instantly after, like Rafford's Vengeance into Immortal Cavalry, sending out 2 damage and then drawing something is already just super crazy. But if it doesn't get answered and you get 2 or 3 hits out of it, crazy. Can absolutely carry the entire game for you in many ways with all the thinning it does. You really want to do that, and then you kind of want to do like Siege for a bleed and go into a short round with like a Shawnee or something like that as a possibility, or just long round, you know, you're hitting with Siege, Shawnee, and Henselt all in a single round. Something to do keep in mind is, I know it can be tempting if you don't have Rafford's Vengeance round 1 is to like Henselt for it. It's just too much of a commit. You really need to have like Henselt and Shawnee in a round, or Henselt and Siege in a round. Like, make sure you pay attention to your commits, because when I initially played this, I would make the mistake of overcommitting, and then if Siege got heat waved, there's just no points left. So in a long round 3, especially if you're running to someone who isn't going to have a lot of control, like a point slam deck, you're going to absolutely mop the floor with them. But if you realize you need to kind of bleed out some of that control, and you know, you could probably take them in a short round with, like, you know, Henselt, Shawnee, and like a leader charge on Selkirk or something. Short round capabilities are there, but I mean, just pay attention to what you're committing, because sometimes the fact that Henselt can be a tutor card can cause you to overcommit around, and then you don't have enough golds and points later on. But yeah, long round 3, don't shy away from it, but you also have some short round. Anyways, that kind of covers it all here. Definitely some experimenting you could do with it. You could even switch up leaders. Let me know what you guys think, and let's hop into some games. This is gonna be tough. We'll see what version of Enslave they are. 5. So this is probably the Super Deo one. That into that is just so good. Probably don't want 2 boiling oils. Okay, let's not break Henselt, so let's put like Pride back. This is alright. I don't know if this card even exists anymore. We can roll with it also.
Oh, they see the ass.
Order will triumph! It must triumph!
All roads lead to Nilfgaard. Okay. Well, you know what we're gonna be doing. Before I do that, though, you probably want to go melee here. Then again, like playing that.
It hasn't backfired yet.
The sun, our mighty ally it is.
Okay, we'll see how long this survives. Fortunately, being pocketed like that, it's gonna at least take 2 turns for him to kill it, unless he throws leader in here, or obviously something like an invocation. There we go. So we just go here. Get that rolling. And I mean, that's about it for engines. It's just kind of like play some points now.
Saying an activate! On the shore! Bows raised!
We probably want to boost that up. Invocation's gone, and I think this deck runs Treason. So this Treason is absolutely terrible. Next, I think we go this. Hit the shield, hit the shield, hit the shield.
Defeat them with hunger, crush them with thirst.
Well, what do we do now? freezing gets better, but I need to protect this from assassination. We're still ahead. Okay, this just basically means
I shall not repeat any of these things.
Okay, so that's 7. Let's see what he does.
Scurvy? Nah, fight girl with you.
But I think he's gonna win the round because of that. I mean, and it's fine. That's leader. That's not a terrible trade. Consider going Selkirk, but it's like we'd have to do Selkirk and this to pretty much take it. So we'll lead with the weaker one first. See if that can bait another card out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Here, please. Closer, come.
We're gonna act like we're gonna think about it. Psychological warfare. We traded pretty well. I mean, that was huge. Marine for that. We gotta beat her out too. Hello, Siege. It's good for the dry pass. I do think we will kick this though. Okay, there's at least AA, but like, golly, can this card? Okay. Go here.
Please, I'm just a messenger.
Yes! Envoy Smurf. I mean, I think we'll be pretty set up to win this. He's got some point slam, but our engine should just power through. It also depends if he has heat wave. Okay, pride for that. I think we put this back. You know, that's a backup crew. Talos and Brick. Talos is definitely not. Talos is actually really good here. Okay, he definitely doesn't have heat wave. Sequence in here is gonna be a little bit awkward because we want to get like the Henselt down, but we kind of need the crew pocket. Okay.
Improvise.
But we want to wait to play these warfare cards for after this. We'll see what he does. It's actually pretty good. So we want to actually wait to proc that. don't want it because the bombardment's just gonna be bad. So let's go with this.
It's war. Severed limbs, blood, and guts.
So we play Henselt right in there, and then we can get our pride in. But we're gonna have to wait again, because we want bombardment to do a fair bit of damage.
This can hurt.
I think we just go for it.
Men of GWENT, attack!
Alright, Henselt's gonna start popping off now. I hope. He's got 3 things he has to answer. Placement here also matters a lot, because if one of these things get answered, we want to do that. We're also looking at doing a winch to show me. So I think we go AA here.
Reality is that which spoken. You leave it no more. It does not go.
Maybe shouldn't have killed that, I guess, because that hurts pride. Hunter or knight? You know it's gonna lose. Okay. Oh shoot. Why would he go for mage? Oh, good job, man. I think this is over. This should be a solid GG. Should be. Okay, he moves that back to our hand.
I deserve better.
Doesn't it lose its power? Okay, so we do this.
Dark clouds gather over Temeria.
That combo is just sick.
Warriors on the shore! Bows raised!
Yeah, this is close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and Selkirk.
Sometimes I've had about enough.
Henselt popping off too.
A highly curious case.
See that vampires game? Imagine. We didn't brick that, we had that.
What the horses is too hot, the camel cares not.
Let's just absolutely annihilate here. the Ignite. That's gonna set.
Death alone us follows.
Sweet. Deck flipped and popped off. Again.
Men of GWENT, attack!
Alright, let's get a good run. I'm really liking the Immortal Cavalry opening with that. It just sets you up so nice. I think this is playable.
It's a one-way assault, I assure you.
If the king demands a head, I'll give him yours.
Next, we'll see.
Burak!
Cause I need to get engines going soon.
Go! Onward we ride!
I'm an officer, I'm a gentleman.
I think we'll just set up like that for now, and the next turn we'll look at going reinforced ballista. Actually, we probably want to play back here. Let's just go ahead and use that.
Defeat them with hunger, crush them with thirst. And it's all for me, Gronk. Me knocky Gronk.
Let me get that in the graveyard. Go like land snack next. Because also keeping one of these in deck is just so good for like last day amphibious assault. Eh, wasn't too bad. Didn't use a single gold, we used two, but let's see what we draw. We get like Siege and Henselt, we're going in. Try and short round it. Okay. Perfect. And I don't think we entirely need this. And it's impossible for us to brick Henselt. Because we have two targets. Okay. Check for the heat wave. Also, if he heat waves it here, then it's perfect because we're at 7. Just get out. We'd probably still do fine in the long round. Could use first AA here for an envoy.
I'm just a messenger.
I think we'll at least do that. I mean, unless he uses leader here. Just pass. I think this is the way. I mean, I guess he could shoot for carryover. That could be scary. What? Yeah, I guess he needed the points. That's actually an incredible pass then. So Heat Wave traded up, but then, I mean, I guess we used AA for that, but it's kind of a weird thing because we do get it back. Alright. So we got AA looking at, I guess this, we're gonna put it back. That's got some targets. If I mulligan this, do we have at least 2 crew? We do. So I am gonna mulligan.
Praise be to the great sun!
We need to save that for later, because he does have a leader. So I feel like we just kind of go with this. Maybe try Henselt.
Onward, sons of Nilfgaard! You want peace? Fight for it.
Henselt can still die here. Then I guess we're looking at reinforced ballista, and that should be all our engines down. Okay. That's some.
Please, pay no heed to my face.
So if that's leader gun, we can probably just Shawnee.
I'm a medic. I tend to know what I'm doing when I prescribe something.
Stroke this, stroke that, for fuck's sake, I'm sick of this shit.
Okay, I need to get this going soon. Wow. Forget they always like to run trees. I just Selkirk that honestly. Check that from assassination. Using Henselt's big though.
A highly curious case.
We can go into Natalis to that.
Dark
clouds gather over Temeria.
Okay, so now we Selkirk. It's gonna be close. Oh no!
These dogs have no honor.
Snack next. Oh no, we want to go Shawnee. Okay, that's
Turn
turtle.
both strengths against him. That's the trick.
I pass on every 10th round.
We don't really want to move anything, do we? Definitely not that. I guess we just move it in case he does drop something like a Damien. Just in case. He's not going to. So Caraballista next, and then Snake will be our finisher. Pretty weak, but what can you do? Okay, never mind. Turn something to our hand.
I'll reduce your pathetic
What?
realms to embers.
What? I feel like you should have done like Siege Master. So he'll just move our thing back. Vacation. This is gonna be so close. What's his last play? Shoot, right? I don't think I'll be able to handle that Enslave.
Good GWENT be called! Their sisters! Long live me!
Fine. Barely win it. Talk about a close game. Holy cow. I don't entirely know how we won that. I guess just the little bit of engine value we got over the long round was just a little bit more than Point Slam could handle. Vampires, what?
I know you're
Better
in
than
trouble.
Nova.
I can help.
Okay.
Ha!
So we lead like Cavalry into Vengeance. Actually, we probably want Vengeance into that because that should be instant activation, right? Row, is Row gonna matter here? Probably just one back row.
I give them 2 days before they cower and retreat.
The sun, our mighty ally it
Nice.
is.
Perfect.
Every rib's in me.
Just want to go and get that there so we kind of have reach if he just slams down. It's really curious he's putting it on the shields though. Is he afraid I'm some sort of like damn sorceress deck?
We shall conquer this world as we have conquered countless others.
Okay.
Scurvy? Nah, fake elven years.
So Rafford's Vengeance is absolutely smart. I don't know what we'll play next. Okay, I know what we'll play next. Wait, that just died. Never mind. That's fine. Might be able to just pass up here. But I still have some stuff I can play. How do we fare in a long round against vampires?
Your deepest, darkest dreams, I can make them real.
Kill that in case he's trying to go for like a dead laugh. I mean, this card just seriously, holy cow. You talk about smurfing, it's insane. Oh. We should probably keep playing in. Winning on each is kind of big. Okay, good. More control loss. Okay. We have two good cards here for... I think we should flush out the last one. We can even just play this out. Save leader charges. Oh, what's up, Death Punch? I don't know. Yeah, we should get his last thing out, because what if it's like Regis? So I'm losing 3 here.
These dogs have no honor.
Let's do that. That guarantees the round here. Work's super quiet right now, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stream a bit. Play a little bit of Gwent, play some Dark Souls. I'm trying to get all the stuff set up because I'm going into the DLC, and that's truly going to be a Dark Souls experience in terms of what you'd expect from Dark Souls. Well, this aim's trash so far. I should probably just pass. We'll gain card advantage. I think our engines are better than his.
Oh!
We'll see though. I mean, we need to draw AA. Okay, well that at least gives us access. Probably be our Henselt target. You know, siege or well, I guess we have AA, so we need siege. Okay, does Natalis even? Natalis is a brick, and so is Henselt right now. Dude, these draws, man. Well, I need to put this back. Wow, we missed siege. That could lose it for us. Dude, that's so unfortunate. Oh, man. Okay, we'll at least go like Henselt here. Like, we can get some stuff working. Go Henselt and like Caraballista, but yeah, losing siege here is pretty bad. Probably just AA for Marine. Might lose because of that. And we had so many like siege is probably literally at the bottom of our deck. Well, that's cool. Turn that off. I mean, it's just not really gonna matter. So this can give us like 2 points per turn. But that was also a brick. Like, this is just a disaster. Okay, so we'll go Siege Master.
There is no other way.
I'm an officer and a gentleman.
What the heck happened? Yeah, that's GG.
can help.
Temeria has yet to speak its last.
Keep ahoy!
Sure. Be glad to.
And it's all for me grog. Me knocking grog.
Such bullshit. Oh my god. Bricked Henselt and missed Siege. Holy crap. And we had card advantage, dude. We should not have lost that. Screw this game sometimes. So stupid.